this up. Is my camera not working? Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to make sure my camera was working. For some reason, it wouldn't show up. Okay, I think we're good.
Please welcome your hosts, David Hayter
and Maggie Robertson.
Wait, David Hayter.
Hello, everyone.
Snake? What are you doing here?
Game show.
Also, hey, Lady D, how you doing?
Hayter, the voice of Solid Snake and Big Boss.
So who's going to put a counter on the screen for how many fucking Metal Gear puns we're about to hear?
You may know me best as Orin, I Can Fix Her the Red from Baldur's Gate 3, or the internet's favorite tall vampire lady, Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil.
Definitely that second one, but also that first one, God Orin, was so hot. I have a thing for damaged women, apparently. Jesus Christ, what's the matter with me?
We've got a packed itinerary full of world premieres, developer deep dives, demo drops, and so much more.
Well, you got that right. Just keep in mind that if anything catches your eye, you'll be able to find and wish list it on the dedicated future game.
I'm so ready. Give it to me, Snake. Give it to me hard. What?
Over, there will be plenty of follow-up coverage on
just the stupidest shit comes out of my mouth. Welcome in, chat. Welcome to the Bumble cringe hour. I don't know.
Shall we dive into our opening trailer?
Let's do it. It's time for our very first world premiere.
God, they're so goofy. This is just PC gaming show cringe all over again. I love it.
Peggy 16.
Fucking Vietnam. Yep, fucking Vietnam all over again. Boy, you don't know what I saw in Nam. Fucked me up real good. Hell let loose, right? Hell let loose Vietnam. Oof, rip that guy. And that guy. And that guy. Boy, I wish Hell Let Loose was a better game. If you haven't played it, the gunplay in it is, let's call it unrealistic. That's code for it sucks. Yep, thought so. Called it. Next. At least it's not coming for 6 months.
Hell Let Loose Vietnam.
We mean to go on. And, oh, David, I just realized you're still here after the intro. That's always a good sign.
You're not hiding in a box, David. What are you doing?
I'm not going anywhere.
You want to stay?
I am very stealthy, but
Okay.
you should be able to find me throughout the show. I guess now I'm locked in, and you should be too, because there's more where that came from.
Specifically, we've got a closer look at Edge of Memories, a JRPG with intense real-time combat. Let's find out how you can get your hands on it.
Nope, thank you.
This is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Guys, sorry, my finger slipped. You know, my trigger finger kind of slipped on the arrow key there.
All right, let's check in with Den of Wolves, a cyberpunk shooter where you and your friends engage in a little industrial espionage.
Let me guess, another extraction shooter? Co-op heist FPS. Okay. If it isn't dog shit like Payday 3, it should have a chance. Looking very generic, I'm not gonna lie. Gunplay is at least looks and sounds satisfying, I'll give it that.
Den of Wolves is bringing its techno thrills to PC soon, so stick it on your wish lists.
Yeah, right stick flicks at the ready, folks, because our friends at Full Circle are here to tell us more about Skate Full Stop, or Skate 4, I guess. I'm not so sure.
Let's just go with skate.
Okay, where's the Hall of Meat mode? I want to throw these motherfuckers off our building and watch them smash into the concrete at Mach 12.
Next evolution of the Skate franchise that's taking place in a large-scale multiplayer world. So all the things that you know and love about Skate.
Oh God, large-scale multiplayer. Please, God, don't fall into the trap that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 did, where it was all instance multiplayer-focused bullshit, and they forgot to make the actual game.
Gameplay forever. Two of the biggest new systems in the game are slappies and wallies. If you're a new player and you run into a curb,
She's slappy on my wally till I ollie. I don't know.
If you're an expert player and you know what a slappy
It's just
is,
such a goofy name.
slappy, and you can like rotate into different grinds.
Oh my God, you can slappy. Slap her, I barely know her.
Space. If you smash into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would fall. Now it's a system that you can use intentionally to wally off of a thing, get into another trick, or do a late trick. Like, I don't know how many tricks there are in the game. Like, it's almost infinite, right? Like, there's held flips you can.
Hold the fucking phone. That is bullshit. And I'm irritated about this because No Man's Sky did the same fucking thing. Any developer who worked on this game should know everything about it. Any developer who worked on the trick system specifically can tell you intimate details about it. And hiding behind the marketing fluff of, 16 quintillion planets and we don't know what they're going to include. Bullshit. Because every game has a limited number of assets, limited number of animations, and limited number of potential outcomes for those assets and animations. And any developer who worked on that system can tell you intimately how it works. And I hate when they hide behind the marketing fluff. I'm mostly doing this because No Man's Sky is like the worst example of how you overpromise and underdeliver by doing stuff like this. That immediately sends alarm bells off in my head about this game. Synced multiplayer lobbies and bullshit marketing fluff. Instant pair of red flags for me. Anyway, continue.
Kick flip forever. You can hold a 360 flip to do a 1040 flip if you have enough air. We always had a pretty good connection to our community, but it was more in the game's out, talk to you about what you're doing in the game that's been released. Whereas we had brought in a player council, and we talked to them about like, hey, this is the idea. This is where we think we would like to go.
That's actually a good idea. Okay, that's a little better. Actually getting player feedback directly during development, good idea.
Than it's ever been.
And avoiding early access to do it, even better idea.
It isn't just about footprint. In Skate 1, you couldn't get off your board. In Skate 2, you could walk around. In Skate 3, the walking around got a little bit better. We are light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing, and now you can combine all of these systems.
Oh,
The depth of the skating is
that feels like they're going to make that integral to combos, and it's going to be really fucking annoying. It's a skating game, not a fucking platformer. I don't know how I feel about that.
Pros or established pros that have connected or tried to reach out to me to be like, this game, this franchise is why I started skateboarding. Like Tyshawn Jones, who's like multiple skater of the year, started skating because of this game. There are 3 or 4 tricks that did not exist until we came up with the mapping for our control scheme. No one had done them. Mike Carroll did the very first Nollie 360 inward heel flip ever. Chris Haslam did the first 360 hard flip ever in Burnaby at our mocap stage because we needed it. They didn't exist.
We are very excited for people to see like the continued visual and gameplay and activity development that
So far we've had one good idea and like 3 I'm suspect ideas. One good idea, player feedback during development. Bad ideas or potentially bad ideas, multiplayer lobbies being the focus, off-board movement being integral, and the like obsession with marketing fluff. I'm kind of suspect, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta see more. I gotta see more out of the like gray box prototype it exists in now. Oh, it's in early. Okay, never mind. So they're just doing early access prototype release first, and it's gonna be real jank on release. Okay, avoid that for a year.
Back in my day,
I just don't like early access, chat. That's all it is. When I hear early access, I immediately check out of a game.
Yeah. With all due respect, David, you sound like old Snake right now.
I mean, the man is how old again?
Right. And while I recover from that microwave hallway level burn.
Oh, God. Oh, kill me. Throw me off a fucking 10-story ladder. Fucking end me.
Bianca, where have they taken you?
What is Coconut Head doing in the 14th century? I didn't know Ned's declassified survival guide applied back in 14th century Italy, but okay.
Guide my steps.
Coconut Head deliverance looking ass.
Father.
I know, it's like a Joan of Arc thing, but I had to riff that.
Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness.
Very much they saw Kingdom Come Deliverance and like, we could do it better.
All that is left to me, I shall save you. This, I vow.
1348 ex voto. Early 2026. Okay.
That was your first look at 1348 ex voto, an odyssey of honor and justice across 14th century Italy. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2026.
Now we're checking in with a series that is near and dear to my heart. Yes, that one. Here's an exclusive interview with the team behind Resident Evil.
Uh-oh.
Requiem.
Here we go. Hang on. Lock it in, chat. Oh, Grace is in trouble. Oh, that had to hurt. Okay, I didn't stupidly cover the subtitles. Element Resident Evil Requiem, 9th installment of the Resident Evil series. Grace Ashcroft is the new protagonist, faces unknown terrors. FBI analyst with exceptional focus and insight. Also a major klutz. Introverted and fearful character, unusual for the series. Something that I've seen as I've looked at more about this game is that they're focusing on like trying to create like a walking sim style of horror, and I don't know how I feel about it. One of the things that I saw is since there's a combined first and third person camera, if you use the third person camera, the character will intentionally fall over at times. And I don't know how to feel about that. It feels like that could be a very bad like change if you're used to a more competent character, because when you're running from a monster and your character intentionally falls over, it feels like those moments in a horror movie where a character trips over their own feet and dies, and it feels like shit. And given how much this part of the game is focusing on that, I'm shaky. I'm shaky on that. Yeah, there it is. She'll even react, panic, and trip and fall. Like that. That's what I'm talking about.
本作でもたくさんの恐怖、脅威が待ち受けています。サバイバルホラーというゲームの性質上、グレースが立ち向かうクリーチャーの正体をここでお話しすることはできませんが、未知の脅威から生き残るゲーム体験を楽しんでいただけると嬉しいです。
Wow. Hey, that's my man.
2026年2月27日、PlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ
tasty morsel of a man.
本作の魅力はまだまだお伝えしきれておりません。ぜひ続報にもご注目いただきたいので、ウィッシュリストの登録や各種 SNS のアカウントのフォローもお願いします。
Wait, what the fuck was that? Hang on.
SNS のアカウントのフォローもお願いします。ご視聴や各種
Something on their hand.
フォローもお願いします。ご視聴ありがとうございます。各種 SNS のアカウントのフォローもお願いします。
Probably some Resident Evil nerd is shouting at the screen right now what that is.
Wish lists at the ready because Resident Evil Requiem is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on February 27th.
Stop typing CapGod into the chat just yet. Because
No.
while we're
Cap
on the
God.
subject,
Say it, chat.
there's a
Say it
little
right now.
Something for the fans.
What the fuck? Oh, God, Jesus. Fucking Animu bullshit. I don't care. Nikkei, Resident Evil collab. I don't give a flying fuck.
Year of Hell Is Us, an open-world adventure game where you use your instincts to explore a supernatural world.
I was born here, but I grew up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in. Why come back?
So they've shown this game off several times, and the only thing that strikes me about it is how much the character looks like Sam Bridges from Death Stranding. And, like, I haven't seen enough of it to know if there's anything else other than action RPG combat and this character design.
I was now part of it. We failed to stop the calamity. How did you...
Calamity, huh? Puppets? What the fuck?
I didn't. All I remembered was that my father was the village blacksmith. There, I felt
This feels like somebody played Death Stranding, Lies of P, and Dark Souls in one weekend and smoked a bunch of crack and then came up with this. That's what this feels like.
pissed off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it.
It became my burden. Look at you.
My burden. My burden is to cleanse this land of evil.
Stop.
These voiceovers always feel kind of generic when they, like, I'm the gruff badass, and I'm gonna save you all. Like, come on.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Hell Is Us is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 4th.
All right, so fans of the broadcast will know that in the run-up to each Future Games show, our team puts together a trio of exclusive deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
That's right. We call these sections our ones to watch because they cover games that deserve to be watched. And with that in mind,
Oh, good writing, guys.
to tell you more about
Oh, it's the vampire, not Witcher, but totally also the Witcher game.
RPG.
Vampires. Say no more.
Yeah, this is the one with Dale Gribble pocket sand as an attack. And yes, that genuinely has pocket sand as an ability. It's really funny. Most likely to get its claws into you. Get it? Because vampires have claws.
Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. It's an open-world, story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project, we
Oh, it's a oh, great. They're going to try to spin it into 5 games. I don't know how I feel about that. New IP saying right out the rip, we're going to make it 12 games or whatever the fuck. Like,
transforms into a vampire.
I don't know how many people will be invested in your game if you're going to stretch it out across 4
We
games.
call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing. Kern's main goal in the game is to save his family, as they were captured by Drensis, a vampire lord that currently rules over the valley. He has only 30 days and nights to achieve this goal. And what happens if he runs out of time? Well, it surely doesn't end the
I don't know how I feel. This is one of those things that can go either way. Where you have arbitrary time, well, not arbitrary, but, you know, to the player they might feel arbitrary. Time limits for main quest progress. Kingdom Come Deliverance did this, and it's like, it works okay in that game because not everything is super time limited. And you have to walk a very fine line between too much constriction on the player's actions and not enough. And I'm curious how they'll handle this. So I have to reserve my judgment until I actually see more of how much the story is impacted if you don't complete it fast enough.
And finally, not making a choice is also a choice. You can simply choose not to act, and the world will respond in ways that are often hard to predict.
I do realize...
Well, yeah, you could fail the main quest. I mean, you could also shoot yourself in the foot. It's not an advisable course of action, but you could technically do it. See, this is the thing about arbitrary time limits is like, yeah, not making a choice is a choice. Is it, though? Is it really?
You have only one goal in front of you, and everything else is optional. We give you the pieces, but it's up to you how you put them together. The story follows your lead, whatever you take it.
It is even possible to storm Brancy's castle right away, but of course at this point it would be...
You say that, but some speedrunner's going to figure it out.
I encourage you to explore the world, finish different quests, find allies, and level Cohen up to make the task at hand easier. Everything in our game stems from the duality of our protagonist, including the combat of course. During the day, when he is a human, he is able to fight with a sword and use dark magic, which is carved on his body as runes.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We built responsive directional combat that is intuitive, immersive, and fluid. It's easy to learn and fun to master.
Jesus, that was visceral. Holy.
He turns into a vampire, he becomes faster and stronger, gaining an ability to fight with his claws and teeth, and a few other vampiric powers.
One has different skills at his disposal, which not only affects the combat, but also the way how he explores the open world. Plane shift is one of his vampiric abilities that allows him to break the law of gravity and walk on the walls and ceilings. Another example is Shadow Step, which allows Cohen to teleport.
Like 3D, full use of 3D spaces can be really interesting, depending on how the AI adapts to them. It might be really game-breaking, though.
Grateful for your feedback, and we can't wait.
Or at least immersion-shattering.
When the Blood of Dawnwalker will release on
Oh, another 2026 title.
Xbox Series X and S. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I feel like the majority of games, like there's not much coming out this year other than stuff in September.
Your teeth into the Blood of Dawnwalker when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Now, here's a game we haven't seen for a long time. We've got the latest trailer for Deer and Boy, a puzzle platformer that we can.
You couldn't have come up with a better name for that one?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking, please never do that again.
Little deer.
Okay.
Please never do that again either. Oh, God. You know they just sat there for like 3 weeks just throwing names back and they couldn't come up with anything else. So Deer and Boy. So definitely what's going to happen here is this game's going to end with this guy as an old man having to put the deer down. He's like, well, deer, I've known you for 40 years. Time to break out the shotgun. Okay, that was a little morbid. Listen, I grew up watching The Fox and the Hound. I'm a little traumatized. What in the Cthulhu-ass magic is going on? Oh, the deer grows. Shame we'll have to put it down. Okay. Oh, another 2026. Mark it off the list.
That was Deer and Boy, which is launching on PC and consoles in 2026.
We've got a series of back-to-back trailers coming up next, so don't go anywhere, or you'll learn what it means to insult House Dimitrescu.
Look, I know this is the writers doing this, but can you stop being so cringe, please?
It's 100% not. I think I would know.
When we found
Oh, Tree Punk.
it was just an ordinary.
Do you think they tried to call it Tree Punk and were like, wait, we're going to get fucking sued? I'm actually excited for this.
The capital shall cease. Abandoned by the capital, we faced isolation and starvation. Our exploration.
Someone might sue them over that AI, because that UI is a choice.
Poison the soul and steal the mind. To survive, we have had to make hard choices. But we learned to fight back against the threats. With resources secured, we are expanding, living without fear instead of surviving in it. We uncover ancient technologies, and new discoveries reveal themselves to us, as do new allies and new enemies. The fog is relentless. The monsters who
Guzzle nest. That's what they called your mother, chat.
Fear is about to consume every.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Only the tree's light can bring hope.
The tree protects. The tree prevails. The tree comes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's Sea of Thieves. This just looks like Sea of Thieves. Oh, never mind. Survival game. I don't want to craft another goddamn stone hammer in my life. Your own private PvE island. Fighting multiplayer expeditions where you play Evolve. Okay. I do not care. Get this shit out of my face. Oh, and it's early access. Gee, early access survival. We've never done that. I don't care. Get it away from me, please. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to craft another stone hammer in 10 lifetimes. If Path of Exile was a tower defense game, otherwise known as Blight League or whatever the fuck it was. Ooh. Ooh, that frame rate, though. You have my axe. And my bow. Oh, God. And my daggers. Oh, God. Thank you, game. Thank you for bringing that iconically ancient meme out of the ether. I mean, that could be fun for like 5 minutes until you get bored of the tower defense gameplay and it stops being fun and starts being repetitive. Early access. Oh, yay. Wait. Actually interesting.
Monsters are coming. Rock and roll.
That is not a great title, though. Monsters are coming, and so is your mom. What?
And neither do the nightmares chasing it. Slay monsters, scavenge resources, and build up your rolling fortress of choice with ever-evolving defenses. Fortify, forage, and fight. Monsters are coming. Rock and Road.
Yeah, I might give that one a whirl. Sure.
Right. We are back in action, or at least I am. Either way, don't forget that you.
Where Lady D at, though? She's the real reason we're watching, let's be honest, chat.
Just search Future Game Show on Steam. Up next, we've got a new trailer for Dreams of Another, a profound pixel junk adventure that explores the concept of creative destruction. Okay, hold up. Where is Maggie? She's got the next line.
Kept you.
You're pretty good.
Yeah. Book me. I'm available. Please hire me. Stop it. Stop. No, I'm taller than you. I'm taller. I'm taller.
God. Oh, the cringe, like, sibling dialogue. Hold on.
今回ゲーム全体のディレクション、アート、サウンド、シナリオなどを手掛けました。私は今、私が住んでいる京都のシンボルの一つである鴨川に来ています。 ここは私がリラックスする場所であり、ゲームのアイデアを考えるために時折訪れていた場所でもあります。本作では木やドアなどと夢の中で会話することができます。
I need more coffee.
そのいくつかのセリフのイメージは、ここで見かけた鳥の動きや風に揺れる木、長時間に及ぶアリの巣の観察などから得ました。作曲においても夢の曖昧さや不安定さを表現するため、楽器だけでなく身の回りにある日用品や自分の記憶と深く関係する場所でフィールドレコーディングした音なども取り入れました。今回制作の背景を少しでも共有
I love this isn't so bad. I like seeing like the creative process of other people. I need to see the game though.
Humans can't choose what they want to remember or what they want to forget.
I like these kinds of art styles. These distorted, the pixel junk style. It's really creative. I really like it. I can't place why. Like it seems like a, I don't know, brain broken. I don't know. It's hard to externalize what I like about it. I guess it's just more creative, I guess, or more interesting because it's not something that every game does. And it allows for really like strange combinations. Like you've got some kind of like childhood story in combination with like military shooter vibe. Like I have no idea what's happening in this game, and I kind of like that. Oh, I was about to say only VR and PS5, and then never mind, I'm stupid.
Dreams of Another is coming to PC and PS5 on October 10th, so make sure it's on your wish lists. What's next, David?
Well, next we're switching gears to 13Z.
Oh, kill me.
Trials. It's a kinetic roguelike.
All right, I'm gonna go get some more coffee, Chad. I'll be right back.
Of the Eastern Zodiacs.
For ages untold, the 12 Zodiac Guardians of the East have safeguarded humanity's fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity, they have revived the Zodiac Trials. Now they seek a 13th Zodiac. Let your Zodiac Trials begin.
Z is coming soon to PC and Xbox, but you can also dive into the demo on Steam after the show.
And now for something completely different. A game where you and your friends grill steak and dodge missiles to fund your doughy dreams.
Let's chow down.
Steak? I'm already in. Give me some steak, please. Pizza Bandit. Overcooked but extraction shooter? You know what? I'm not opposed to that idea. Overcooked as a shooter where it's less about yelling at your friends because they fucked up an order and more about yelling them because they can't hit the broadside of a barn with a shotgun is probably more entertaining. Oh, it's exactly what it is. It's extraction shooter overcooked. You know what? That's fine. I might give that a whirl. I take Overcooked way too seriously. Like, there's a whole lot of shouting. There's a whole lot of Mario Kart energy when I play Overcooked. I didn't like that character design. That's flying brain monster. No, thank you. Someone is desperately trying to make these videos like TikTok friendly. Someone is desperately trying to get this stuff to blow up on TikTok with those camera cuts.
There's always work. Time to get back to business.
Oh, early access. Never mind.
Pizza Bandit is coming to Steam. Early access on...
I get it. You want to get the game out and start monetizing it to keep development going, but can we just release finished games?
Time out on all pizza.
Like, there's got to be a happy medium between...
Totally fair. That one was pretty cheesy.
Okay, and I'm ignoring you now. And would you look at that? It's time for our next game.
Anyway, is there a medium between early access gray box prototype and Silk Song taking 10 years? There's got to be a medium somewhere where we can get good games in there.
And it reverses. So, let's take
Also, whoever wrote the script for this needs to be taken out back and shot. There's days when everything goes wrong, aka every day of my life. What? Not really. Okay, maybe a little more than a little less. I like the art style. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, lock the doggos out. I wish every postman on the planet would have that power. Recur. That title's a little...
Recur is coming to PC in 2026. Okay, I think we've got another world premiere up next, right, David?
Oh, we sure do. Here's a closer look at the next eerie odyssey from indie puzzle game royalty, Rusty Lake.
We will arrive at the estate shortly. I hope you are well prepared. Trust me, serving the Vanderboom family can be exhausting. Cleaning the house, serving
that stare of
long working hours.
Deeply unsettling.
And the other stuff people don't like to talk about. We're here. You can get out now.
Servant of the Lake is coming soon to PC and your collective wish lists very shortly, I'm sure.
Next up, we've got a special announcement from our friends at Heart Machine about Hyper Lightbreaker, the studio's frenetic procedural roguelite.
Oh boy. I mean, Hyperlight Drifter is amazing, but that looks really well polished. Just on the style alone, I might be invested. So is it co-op? Because it certainly looks like it. Oh, in early access. Boo!
Hyper Light Breakers Double Down update is out now on Steam, so grab your friends and get to work.
All right, here's another world premiere. It's the next game from Awe Interactive, the crew behind BPM, Bullets Per Minute. Let's see what they've been cooking.
Surprised you didn't work a bullet pun in there, David. Very, very Gungeon. Roguelite rhythm shooter that slaps. Surprised you didn't say beats you up. I thought you didn't work a beat pun in there is what I'm saying. Okay, custom music scale, if they can actually pull that off and when it works, that might be interesting. Give that a whirl. Bullet hell shooters aren't normally my thing, but that one might be worth it. Just because I'm curious how they're going to take like death metal and doom metal music and turn it into a game.
Get into the groove when BPM Bit Crushed comes to PC and consoles in 2026.
We're checking in with Hotel Barcelona now. It's a slasher roguelike from avant-garde game devs Swery and Suda51.
Also, it's going to be absolutely fucking insane. Right. There's going to be at least one skateboarding monkey. Oh, hold on. Speak of the damn monkey. Why do you have a monkey?
ホテルバルセロナという作品に取り組んでいます。この作品はパロディホラーローグライクスラッシャーという感じで、本当に僕たちが好きな要素を詰め込んだ作品になっていまして、1980
Where's the skateboarding monkey?
世界の中に入り込んで、敵をどんどん倒してクリアしていくっていうそういう超高難易度な横スクロールアクションゲーム。
Super high difficulty side-scrolling action game.
ウエストバージンの境にあるホテルバルセロナっていう場所にですね。アメリカ中のシリアルキラーが集まってるんですね。
Fighting notorious serial killers.
閉じ込められています。ですから彼らを
That's an interesting premise. But like, it's also a Suda51 game, so it's going to be absolutely fucking insane. I mean, as you can see from the visuals on your screen, you know, over that direction. I mean, that direction. I keep forgetting it's fucking reversed.
死ねば死ぬほど有利になっていくというか、まずもちろん死んだ際には素材とかお金とかを手に入れたものを持って帰ってパワーアップできますし、さらにこのゲーム新しい特徴スラッシャーファントムというものがありまして、それを使うことでどんどん攻略が楽になります。スラッシャーファントムっていうのは一つ前の周回の自分が次のプレイに登場するんですね。それで一緒に過去の自分と一緒にステージを攻略していくことができるっていうそういうシステムです。ホテルバルセロナは2025年9月発売です。 Xbox と PlayStation 5それから Steam で同時発売になりますので、ぜひ発売当日にチェックインしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
Explain the monkey. Please explain the monkey. I'm curious. Also, September, once again, fucking stacked.
Barcelona when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox this September.
Better yet, we've teamed up with Cult Games and Katana Records to give you the chance to win some very exclusive Hotel Barcelona goodies. So just head to the link on screen and look out for the competition details.
Who has a CD player in 2025 other than boomers who need CD players?
Open world RPG based on the beloved anime.
I want to skip. I want to skip so bad. I'm going to give it a chance, though. So this is just Genshin Impact all over again. Yeah, it's a skip.
But you can pre-register now at 7origin.netmarble.com.
Okay.
You can tell he was reading that like, God damn, what is that URL?
This time, we've got a dispatch from Poland about Kronos, the New Dawn. Bloober Team's time-traveling survival horror adventure.
Actually something worth watching now.
I will carry on where you left off.
So that begs the question. Are these dead characters we finding us in a previous run? Or are they other characters in the narrative? Because that might be an interesting choice, stylistically and narratively. To like have our previous runs influence future runs.
Fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
You need to find your predecessor, see and what was the mission, and follow it.
Kronos: The New Dawn is a game where you face the dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past.
There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah, so they are merging the body horror elements.
Oh, it's the shunting. Oh. Ugh.
Fighting with orphans. Okay, so don't let them merge. This is the first really, really important thing. You can use fire against them, so your character is equipped with a flamethrower. So we can, for example, burn the bodies. So of course, they will not be absorbed by other guys. But it also can be used to stun them. So if you get swarmed by the monsters, you can just, hit the flames around you, so they will be stunned. And this is a perfect moment for you to reposition, for example, and use charging weapons. That is also really, really important.
Hey, that's an interesting idea. Having to actually incorporate enemies into resource management, that's a cool idea.
Before they jump into the past, and it can change shapes in different guns. So like into the pistol that we call as a sword, into the shotgun we call as a hammer.
This baby. Well, this actually is the hammer, but the shift blade is the weapon, ultimate weapon of the travelers. And as travelers are very, very resourceful.
Oh yeah, resource management is very important in our game. You need to plan your expedition, what to take with you, because the inventory is limited. Also using environments like barrels to, for example, to blow them up, or gas canisters to put them on fire. And to survive, yeah, of course, please explore the environment. Also, some weapons will be hidden. They are not on the main path, like a really cool ones. And look for cats. Yeah, be good to animals. If you pet them, they are dropping something for you. That's also really...
Yeah, okay, yep, 10 out of 10. You can pet cats. 20 out of 10. 100.
Kronos: The New Dawn will be available at fall 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, wishlist now.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
Based. Fucking based.
Thank you to Bloober Team for that window into the world of Kronos: The New Dawn. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 5th.
All right, there's a volley of awesome back-to-back trailers coming up next. We'll see you back on stage after this.
Le temps est bon dans la ville.
Oh, it's French. Run.
Nous vivons l'esprit tranquille.
French city skylines, but cute. You know what? Okay. Town to City. I can tell I'm just going to have to go back through and grab all the game names that I want to look at later.
Epic realm of ancient magic and unspeakable horrors. One truth stands.
Why does this look familiar?
Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons.
Oh, this is that WoW clone game. Yeah, this is that WoW clone game. What is it called? Like, not Forspoken.
Join fellow brave souls to answer the
Fellowship?
The farther you push, the greater the peril. And the shinier the rewards. Choose your hero and adapt your style.
Yeah, they just copied like the WoW UI add-ons. Like, it looks like a UI add-on for WoW, and it even has the WoW retail art style.
Find your fellowship.
Fellowship. Yeah, I thought so. I knew that's what that was. Yeah, that's certainly a choice to copy WoW in terms of art style and gameplay for a competitive or a cooperative multiplayer game without any of the MMO aspects. And you can really tell that was the group they were going for, because the only reason I know about that game is because a bunch of streamers who were in OnlyFans played it. So they all got sponsored to play it. So they knew exactly the core audience they were aiming for when they made that.
This is Blomkest Business Report. Locals have staged a boycott.
Oh shit, a shop sim? This is my jam. I'm in.
Leaving its aisles nearly empty. Just weeks ago, an upstart out-of-towner rebuilt this failing shop into a thriving supermarket. Locals and commuters alike were lured in by its attractive displays and low prices, as it quickly became central to the local economy.
I was doing more business than ever selling a discounty.
Yuck. I was selling my dildos at the new shopping. What the fuck is wrong with me?
The store's frequent expansion has gone too far and risks damaging the town's cultural heritage. Can discounting find a way to meet protesters' demands? Or will they be forced to close so soon after opening? Stay tuned. Discounting launches August 21st on PC and consoles.
Oh shit, really?
Welcome back.
Damn. Well, that's going on the list.
Maggie is just ironing something out.
Oh, you ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come onto my stage, you lay your filthy man hands on my script,
Hot.
and now you even try to feed me skimmed milk.
Not the skimmed milk.
You okay? You all good?
No.
Yeah, no. I was just dealing with some riffraff.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think they'll mess
Deal with that riffraff, Maggie. Deal with them.
Yeah, never better. All right, here's the latest on Dual Effects throwback survival horror shooter, Tormented Souls 2.
What the fuck?
My name is Caroline Walker. I came to this town to find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap, and now they've taken Anna.
Caroline, are you there? They have me locked up in this horrible place. Please.
Oh my god, this is trying to be silent. This is trying to be like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and every other survival horror in one.
You have no idea how powerful it is.
So it feels like someone played Layers of Fear, Silent Hill, and Resident Evil, and then made this game in a Coke bender.
Tormented Souls 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 23rd, 2025.
I mean,
Okay, Maggie.
it's certainly a choice to fuse those genres together.
World premiere for an action RPG with innovative extraction mechanics.
Sounds amazing. Let's see it.
Innovative. I don't know if extraction and innovative belong in the same sentence, if I'm totally honest, in 2025.
I am told this stings somewhat.
It's just a touch of stinging, you know, just burning into my flesh. It's fine.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins now.
So what kind of game is this? I mean, it's an innovative extraction game. Oh, it's an ARPG. Okay. Alpha gameplay, not final.
Their gods slain are fraught with danger. For you, of course.
Wow, that looks like Temu Path of Exile.
These dying realms.
Actually, I'll call it Temu Last Epoch, because that's closer to what it actually feels like. Yeah, this looks like someone played Last Epoch and said, yeah, you know what? I'll do my own version of that.
They struggle in vain, gripping onto what remains, unaware that their time has already passed. I care not what you do to each other, so long as you return with your and my.
Ooh, the hits don't look that satisfying.
You are Legion, an instrument of a larger plan to rebuild my domain.
At least they learned a lesson from Path of Exile and introduced some level of visual clarity, because it's one of the biggest problems that Path of Exile has, is a near complete lack of visual clarity.
Will restore the balance, restore order, my order.
Because if you've ever played Path of Exile on the higher difficulty, or rather the later content, I should say, oh boy, that's a terrible title. I'll get to that in a minute. You know just how bad it is to see some things going on.
Gods, Death, and Reapers is launching into early access next
That
week,
is a
but you can
dog
test
shit
now
title.
via the game's Steam page.
Like, no, that does not convey what the story is or the game is, and it doesn't stick in the brain at all.
Cheeky Goblin has been up to.
Quartz. Everyone's going crazy for a taste of its power. But it also happens to be my favorite flavor. And that means I gotta get to it first. What the fuck are you doing? Can't you see I'm working here?
He said fuck! They're going for that, huh? Like tongue-in-cheek, intentionally edgy humor?
Nighty-night. Sleep tight. Bet you wish you could do that. Tasty. Now comes the fun part.
Whee!
And you got
Throw him off the edge and run away.
nothing could go wrong.
Styx, I am Grand Priest Geoffroy, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
Styx, Blades of Greed is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so don't hesitate to sneak it onto your wish lists.
And let's keep things moving with a new trailer for Anno 117 Pax Romana, the latest installment in the legendary city builder franchise.
Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to bop the mic.
Radiant Might, the Emperor. You, young governor, have been generously relocated to the soggy, sheep-strewn fringes of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, generously relocated, not exiled at all.
You're braver than most, and now the choice is yours. Will you protect Celtic tradition or enforce Roman ambition?
Neither of those sound great, to be honest.
Far from the marble columns of Latium, and with that distance comes freedom. The freedom to govern as you
I actually played the Anno games. I might give that one a whirl.
changed by it. You must be starving from the exhausting boat ride over. So warm your toga and fill your belly.
Warm your toe.
With a
Oh, God, I'd rather light myself on fire than listen to more of these.
These pairs surprisingly well with wine. Don't ask how I know.
Maintain Celtic ways to learn their myths and melodies at the Bardic Hall, or test your physical might at the recreation grounds.
Stab people, but for fun.
Romanize and build the Grammaticus or the theatre. Befriend the smiths, their forges, glorious. With copper, tin, and silver flowing from these hills, no wonder Varda's army strikes like thunder. Oh, and a word to the wise. Varda will notice your Roman ways, and if pushed too far, you'll need to be ready for battle.
Yay! War and bloodshed. Woohoo! The typical Roman ways.
They seem carry weight.
And also colonization.
Making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Ken Nunos enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more smoothly. You live in duality, but you will always be a Roman, so you can either govern like one, or be a sympathetic leader. Just imagine this marshland filled with terracotta roofs, paved roads, bathhouses. Oh, civilization.
But also imagine it with human sacrifice and bloodshed.
To mystical Celtic rites. But it is also your blank slate. So will you rule with a...
I wish more games like this would enable like a completely absurd alt history path. I realize that's a lot more development resources to add like a third path, but that would be really cool. What I'm saying is I just want the game where you can be the malevolent evil overlord and like just conquer the landscape in that style.
17 Pax Romana is coming to PC.
In fact, you know what? Just make an expansion pack where you can be the evil necromancer ruler that's like a mod for Anno or something. I just do that, and it'll be my dream game.
We are about to show you a series of great games that you can play once the show's over.
Yeah, and hey, if our elevator pitches convince you, you can head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page and dig right in.
Let's kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with challenging turn-based combat and intricate sprites.
Next up, we've got Twinkleby, a frankly adorable...
I read that as Twinklebee, but okay.
Floating islands with dreamy little homes.
Or how about Morsels, a creature-collecting rogue...
I'll be right back, Chad. I'm going to go hit up the bathroom.
Mouse who gains the transformative powers of a sentient fat bird. And last but not least, here's Woodo, the scene-building puzzle game with a profound story and a unique art style. That was our ones to play montage. Remember to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
Now, let's take a moment for a quick PSA. We here at the Future Games Show recognize that gamers have diverse perspectives on what constitutes a good time. Personally, I can attest to the unique comforts of skulking around military bases in a cardboard box. That's just me. Or running away from evil babies and vampire lords and getting called a stupid man thing.
Yeah, that one. Well said, David. But for some, you know, driving a virtual big rig from Finland to Sicily is their idea of heaven. And we just want to say that is totally valid.
Fine.
Yeah. In fact, if that is you, then we think you're going to really love it, our next trailer.
Euro Truck Sim 3? Sure fucking looks like it. There's some nerd in the chat that's absolutely losing their shit right now. American Truck Sim. Yep, okay. Global Truck Sim? Oh, Truck Sim console ports. Okay. Now even more nerds can enjoy their nerding out.
Trailers. Okay. Update your wish lists because SCS Software is bringing
Oh,
Euro Truck
fucking
Simulator
kill
2
me.
and American Truck Simulator to PlayStation and Xbox.
Now, during our spring showcase, we were pleased to reveal the War Sales DLC for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which will bring a
Wait a fucking minute.
faction to the game.
And now, thanks to Tailworks Entertainment, we can show you a closer look at what to expect from this hotly anticipated expansion.
Oh yeah, time to do some fucking Vikinging. Time to absolutely bury some axes and some skulls. Let's fucking go. God, I fucking love Bannerlord. I suck at it, but God, it's such a fun game. Wait, naval combat. Hold the fucking phone. What? Didn't they already add that in a previous update, or am I crazy? It's fucking Amon Amarth music video. Wait, that actually is Amon Amarth, isn't it? God damn it. I did that as a joke. Some dude with a big ass epic beard is absolutely losing his shit right now. This is going to make strategy nerds insufferable for like 6 months. Sorry, you got to get it out. Look. Yep, that's on the list. What is it? War Sales? Yep. War Sales DLC. Yep. Abso-fucking-lutely that's on the list. What are you talking? You seeing this? Are you looking at this shit? Even that guy's like, hey, did you see that shit?
Mount and Blade 2 War Sales launches on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. What's next?
Win. Damn it.
We've got the full gameplay reveal of Wild Blue, a nostalgic on-rail shooter inspired by Star Fox 64.
Do a barrel roll! Sorry.
Please never do that again. Please never do that again. When they say inspired, they just meant rip the fuck off, right? Watch even the frame rate look like an N64. 12 FPS incoming. Okay, I was kidding. Okay, I was actually kidding. I didn't mean actually make it like 20 FPS.
That was your first look at gameplay for Wild Blue, which is coming soon to PC.
Now let's check in with Windstorm, the Legend of Himori, a horse-riding adventure where you play as a brave courier in 13th century Mongolia.
Courier? Horse?
Mongolians never stop riding.
This is Horse Stranding. Is it just Horse Stranding? Well, it wouldn't be, you know, Death Stranding with horses, because if it was a Kojima game, all the horses would be wearing bikinis, and none of the people would have shoes. And then you'd have Kojima being like, did you like it?
For aid.
No, Kojima, I didn't.
I ride to survive.
Stop with the feet shit, Kojima. It's a little weird. It's just a touch weird.
Crafting. hunting.
And delivering mail like Kojima intended.
The cold bites deeper. The silence grows heavier. I ride to remember where I come from. To care for those who carried us here. And to raise new strength.
Horse milking. Never mind. There's the Kojima I knew.
Other days, I ride simply to follow the wind. To hear its songs beyond the horizon. Windstorm, the legend of Himar.
Windstorm, the legend of Himori, is launching into early access. So
Fucking horse stranding.
Add it to your
Oh, that's so stupid.
We talked about the jokes. All right.
Did you? Because you keep making them.
Western Bounty Star is up.
Wait, Max, hold on.
Specifically, we've got an update from Dino God about when you can expect to embark on this post-apocalyptic adventure.
This is just Mech Warrior. This is just Mech Warrior.
This building and the Junkie Mark II, primed to be the foundation of a legitimate operation. Clean it up, power it up, and take on a handful of low-risk bounties. And then the cash will start.
I'm in. Give me mechs. Give me Western. Give me anything with mechs, and I'm on. Yep, this is just Western Mech Warrior. I'm all about it. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
Things I've done.
Yeehaw, brother! Time to robot up your ass. What?
The ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
Okay, rate giant bugs and giant robots? Sure, why not? Bounty Star, the morose tale of Graveyard Clem.
Suda.
You know what? Sure.
Homestead in Bounty Star, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But while we're still here, let's keep things moving and check out Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. This is a mystical anime roguelike where you fight to protect the future of a vibrant...
Skip.
Toa.
Skip. Skip.
After the show.
A crossing adventure with full body awareness from
VR. Skip. I fucking hate VR games.
That was Reach, a jaw-dropping adventure coming soon to VR headsets. Get that on your wish list ASAP.
Nope.
And
No, thank you.
Following that bombshell with a developer presentation for Little Nightmares 3. It focuses.
Okay, actually, good pick. Okay, let's see what we've got here.
Co-op partner will have the pleasure of exploring in the full game. Come to think of it, actually, where is my co-op partner?
He's in a box. Leave him alone. He's in his safe space.
David? David? David!
Wow. Okay. That was a
Hi,
choice.
everyone. I'm Coralie Feniello, global producer on Little Nightmares 3. And today I'm thrilled to introduce you to a newly announced chapter of the game, Carnival. Little Nightmares 3 is an atmospheric adventure game in which you follow the journey of Flo and Alone. They are two best friends ever since they found each other in this lonely nightmare. This time, they are trapped in the carnival, a place that might seem joyful and welcoming at first, but of course, appearances can be deceiving. Behind the colorful lights and twisted attractions hides an uncanny resident, a mysterious, menacing presence whose shadow looms over the entire place. You'll feel it, you'll hear it, you might even catch a glimpse, but never quite enough to feel safe. Apart from the residents, you encounter other unpleasant figures. The puppet
Oh, really?
receive love.
What kind of unpleasant? I'm already unsettled. What else are you going to throw at me, game?
Oddly captivated by them and by candy. As you'll see, our two characters find a clever way to use that obsession, drawing one of them away.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, that's ugh.
Little Nightmares 3 is full of eerie challenges. Sometimes you'll have to run for your life. But other times, it's better to be smart and stealthy to survive. Like here, where patience and silence are your best allies. As in the previous titles, you'll face clever puzzles that block your path. But for the first time in the series, you can now play online with a friend and face childhood fears together.
Okay, that's cool. Hopefully not a lot of trolling, though. That's the one thing I'd be worried about in games like this is people trolling other players.
Controlled by a helpful AI companion. Looks like the puzzle has been solved. But don't worry, no spoilers.
They cut out the solution.
Experience it all for yourself when Little Nightmares 3 launches October 10th, 2025. And if you want to dive into the nightmare right now, pre-order a digital copy of the game on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC to get early access to the first title of the franchise, Little Nightmares NS Edition, on the same platform.
Well, looks like that's going on the schedule. Man, October is going to be stacked with horror games around here. I'm doing the Resident Evil playthroughs, and now it looks like I'm doing that.
Little Nightmares 3 lands on PC and consoles this October 10th.
Jesus Christ, there's still an hour left. How many more games can you pack in, man?
Okay, because I said so. Oh.
Agreed, based.
Ha. Okay, as you can see.
Just a box. It's fine.
Had to get creative while David is somewhere. Is he in here? Hoo-hoo!
I'd hope not. That's a small box.
You'll never know. And while you debate this Schrodinger's snake, let's feast our eyes on the latest
God
Lost Held
damn it!
hand-painted JRPG from Artisan Studios.
Action phase. Oh boy, a JRPG. Let's skip.
Mark your calendars because Lost Helden is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got another world premiere up next, and the developers were kind enough to send me a
That's cute.
super adorable. Don't
Pinchy little cheekies.
I actually think he can read.
That's fine. I can't read either.
Here is your first look at Serial World. Yeah, show them. All right, I'll show them. Ha ha!
Okay. What do you got? Serious journey. Okay, what kind of journey? Into where? Hell? Oh, it's Pokemon. It's literally just Pokemon. Okay. Serial World, you know what? It goes on the list. Might be a card game, might be heavily wink wink nudge nudge inspired by Pokemon, but we'll give it a whirl. Why not?
So you're saying it's a roguelike deck builder that's coming to PC and consoles in 2026?
Never mind. It's a fucking roguelike. God.
What's that? Oh, tell me to wish list it. Yep. Yeah. I'll pass it on. Sounds
Okay.
good. You don't have
I'm
ours.
back. I'm sorry, I had an urgent Kodak call, but should I ask about the little pictures or?
You just had to be a roguelike, huh?
We go way back.
Couldn't have just been a deck builder.
Yeah, don't worry about those guys. Let's just focus on our final ones to watch deep dive.
Yeah, sure. No further questions. Look, here's an interview with the developers of Phantom Blade Zero, where you play as an elite assassin.
Oh?
Phantom Blade Zero is action
Whole frame?
It's like a play.
Okay, that's got to be just a transliterated of his actual name, right?
Real Kung Fu masters. We have 30 main weapons and more than 20 secondary weapons. You can pick 2 primary weapons and 2 secondary.
So that's got to be like a Chinese name that's transliterated. His name is not actually Soul Frame, right? That would be kind of badass, though. It's kind of based, I'll be real.
Varieties.
I do appreciate that like more Chinese devs are getting a chance to showcase cultural influences to Western audiences. That's fucking cool.
Chinese Kung Fu cultures to this level of production. So I think this is something attractive to not only the Chinese players, but for the players around the world.
Agreed. That's really... God, that looks smooth as hell.
People will never understand.
Sure, put it on the list.
Exactly until they actually play it. We're something in between a Souls game and a really big like Baldur's Gate or Witcher. There are many accessible ways to navigate people around the map, but nowadays, because Souls genre is very influential, so many people will hide everything. And
What he's saying is, you Souls-like fuckers are making me make these design decisions so you don't bitch too hard.
we even have a hand-drawn map that will guide you to the next port, because our point is to tell a story, to build our original world, and to showcase our amazing move sets. And that's all our game is.
That combat looks really fun. Already, I'm kind of on board.
Explore or lost in the very intricate map. It's not like that. There are 3 levels of completion of our game. The first run for an average player, I would say the first run will just review like 30% or 40% of the whole game, and you will miss more than half of the content. This demo, this whole level, is actually an optional level in our whole game. Very handcrafted, well-polished level that can be totally missed in the walkthrough. Yeah,
Also, that music sounded badass. Y'all heard that, right? That sounded cool as hell.
So you're
Like fluid combat and great music. You already got two great elements there.
YouTube. First day will be on Steam, Epic Game, and PlayStation 5 and 5 Pro. So stay tuned to our game and keep your eye on us. We will announce the releasing date this year within 2025.
So it's coming out in 2026 in like Q2. Got it.
Thank you to the team at S-Game for the lowdown on Phantom Blade Zero. It's coming soon to PC and PS5.
We're closing in on the end of the show now.
No.
No! Actually, thank you, God. I can't take much more of this. There's so much. It's such an overload of information.
The Witch Spire, as old as time itself, and just as powerful. A door to new worlds, far away. Filled with places to explore and to call home. But also filled with dangers.
Looks really cool. Not the Hey! What the fuck? Don't hurt the little birdie guy.
To be alone.
Oh, this is cute. This is triggering all my fucking cute radar senses. I'm like, I must protect. Oh, well, here comes the big evil thing that's going to kill the bird and absolutely piss everyone off. Yo, what the save the bird! What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Save the goddamn bird!
So open the doors and step through the witch spire.
You know what? I'll give that one a whirl.
Witch Spire is a magic-infused survival game coming to PC.
Oh, god damn it. It had to be a survival game.
Shall we keep it moving with another trailer, David?
Absolutely. Here's gameplay for Active Matter, a high-octane extraction shooter where players fight across a fractured multiverse.
Extraction shooter. Shmee-me-me-me-me. Shmee-me-me-me-me. Oh, please no more extraction shooters for the love of God. I'll take another Kojima Goon session over a fucking extraction shooter. Bumble, fumble, grumble, oof. Oh, cool, COD. Hey, Bucks, how's it going, man? Oh, there have been so many extraction shooters today, I've lost count. At least this one has something going for it in terms of like style and presentation that's a little different, but still. Good God, there's more. Well, I mean, we do have another an hour left. I don't know how much of that is actually games, though. But yeah, they've done a lot. There's been a lot of roguelikes and a lot of extraction shooters in this presentation. And of course, about 800 survival crafting games. Because what would be a gaming showcase without survival crafting, right? Everyone wants to make 10,000 more stone axes. Give them this. At least there's something interesting there. Oh, it's a Gaijin game. That's immediately... I mean, you got to get more crafting into mines. Yeah, the children and the gamers yearn for the mines.
Beta right now at activematter.game. And jump in when it launches after the show.
All right, let's throw it over to our friends at Capcom to learn more about the publisher's upcoming space station adventure, Pragmata.
Hey, I was sleeping, kid. Why do you smack me in the face? Imagine you're just sleeping after you got knocked out in some disaster and some kid slaps you in the mouth.
You patched me up.
Hi everyone, I'm Edwin Edzo, producer on Pragmata. As you enjoy this gameplay footage, let me take you through what Pragmata is all about. Pragmata.
I'm sure there's some like lore reason for this kid being a kid, and rather than just like the mechanical limitation of sticking a full-grown woman on this guy's back was a little awkward. But I hope it's not like she's actually an 8,000-year-old vampire. Like, ugh.
Is sent as part of a team to investigate. But right after landing, a lunar quake hits, separating him from his team, and he falls deep into the station. Unconscious and badly injured, he is saved by Diana, a unique android created using lunar filament.
Okay, so she's a robot, AI-powered robot. Okay, fine.
To survive and find
Also, pipe game hacking, classic.
Hey, get behind me. Move. Hey, you need to...
I think I can help. Pipe Pressing first and second firewall. Hooking control protocol.
Fucking hacker mans.
Interrupt matrix.
10,000-year-old chat GPT. Damn it, you're right. You are so right.
Their journey will take them through the depths of the station.
This is what happens if you leave chat GPT in Elon Musk's hands.
System in which both of our protagonists must work together. Diana can hack enemies, which opens up their armor. Hugh can then come in with his arsenal of various...
I do appreciate that it's like they're using that as a necessary mechanic for the fights, where you have to rely on the hacking thing. I have to wonder how much like fluidity there is to the combat because you have to rely on that, though. Especially if you're bad at these kind of games. Like, if your reaction time's too slow, you might have trouble.
To hover around the station and to quickly dodge enemy attacks.
I imagine that's part of the reason why the enemies move so slow. Like, they move very slowly. And I imagine it's to give you times to complete the hacking minigame.
So keep an eye on the Pragmata socials to see where you can try it out early. And if you want a taste of the game...
A lot like Watch Dogs? Yeah, I can see that.
Check out the hacking minigame. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC Steam in 2026.
Yeah, after we delayed it 7 times. That game got delayed like 3 or 4 times, I think.
Wishlist it now. And if you're here at Gamescom, you can play it on the show floor.
Okay, we've got one more thing to show you before we go.
Yes, what would we be without a one more thing? Spooky season is approaching after all.
What the hell is this?
And this is our final girl. Enjoy.
Wait. Hold the fucking phone. What? I would know that sound anywhere. Is this fucking Halloween?
A quiet town. Just like hundreds of other small towns all across America. A town just like yours.
Yeah, this is Halloween. Ain't no... what?
31st,
yeah.
1963. No motive. No warning. No provocation. Just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago.
Yeah, this is Dr. Loomis doing a narration. Okay, this is just Halloween. What the fuck?
But what I met was not a child. No emotion. Perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home.
Please, for the love of God, don't be a Dead by Daylight collab. Just be a Halloween game, please.
It wasn't just a killing spree. It was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down. He was going to
Please tell me you play as Ghostface. Ghostface in Halloween. That'd be an interesting choice, just to piss fans off.
You can't stop him.
There's our boy.
You can't kill the boogeyman.
Thank you for putting the music in. Thank you, Jeebus. I should say thank you, Loomis. Single player. Okay, it is single player. Okay, so it's not just the Friday the 13th game all over again, but with Halloween. So it is actually single player. Good. Thank you.
The Game is a stealth horror game based on the beloved movie from 1978.
Yeah, it features a story.
I'm on board. Fuck it. That's on the list.
And it's coming in 2026. So update those wish lists.
But with that, we've officially reached the end of the show.
Yeah. Well, before we go, we want to extend a massive thank you to all the talented developers.
Single player and multiplayer. Yeah, it's clearly like they took the Friday the 13th idea and then stapled single player onto it, which I'm fine with. If that keeps the game getting new content, I'm fine with it having multiplayer.
Your favorite games from today's show.
And we also have a ton of follow-up content dropping across GamesRadar.com, so you can dig deeper into your favorite reveals. And if you want to watch all of the individual trailers from today's show, just head to the FGS YouTube channel.
Don't go anywhere just yet, though, because our FGS Live from Gamescom showcase airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
That's right. I'm told they're opening the show with a fantastic world premiere, so you don't want to miss it.
We'll give it a shot. Well, I'll give you a chance, Future Game Show Showcase. Let's see what you got.
Cool and collected.
Bye, David. Bye, Maggie.
No promises.
You were excessively cringe.
I'm Maggie Robertson.
And I'm David Hayter.
And
This
has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2025.
Oh, wow. That caused me psychic damage.
So good.
Wow. I hold on here. Let me just do that.
Welcome to the Future Games Show live from Gamescom Showcase. My name is
Bald.
I'm Nathan Barton, and we're here in the hot style. Now,
I'm gonna skip. Okay, hold on. That's what I was waiting for.
I gave you a second chance. In return,
Oh my, that looks cool as hell.
so go now and slay Seeker.
No tongue on the first date. I don't know. He looks like he can give plenty of tongue in more ways than one. Oh, censor that. Censor that. Ugh, that's...
Again on my shores, your frail body.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hi, Dan. You know what? Sure.
That was Kaiden, an intense and ferocious-looking action game that, judging by the trailer, is going to push you to your limits and beyond. That spider at the end, though, no thank you.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
gross. Now, you'll have seen in the main show the outstanding-looking Hell Let Loose Vietnam, and we decided that we'd sit down with the devs and have a chat about them and tell them why we thought their title was an apocalypse wow of an experience. Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're back to the cringe jokes. Oh, God, kill me.
Can I talk to someone from HR?
No.
Please.
I'm right there with you, bud.
Hi, I'm Matt from Expression Games.
Hi, Matt.
And we're excited to reveal the next chapter in the Hell Let Loose franchise, Hell Let Loose Vietnam. Hell Let Loose has reached an audience of millions by its combination of first-person tactical gameplay combined with the level of historical authenticity. Now we're bringing the same grip.
I want to like Hell Let Loose, but I never had, I couldn't get deep into it. There was something about the gunplay that just felt off.
Introducing a whole bunch of new mechanics that are really going to push the boundaries of our 50 versus 50 battles that Hell Let Loose is known for. For the first time, you'll be able to pilot helicopters, drive boats through the river networks, build and create tunnels, as well as unleashing new weapons such as mortars and napalm aerial strikes. This marks the beginning of an exciting new front for Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose Vietnam will launch on PC, Xbox Series, PlayStation 5 in 2026. Stay tuned to our...
Well, at least I got time to wait.
And keep an eye out for a brand new trailer in the forthcoming months. In the meantime, be sure to wishlist the game and join our Discord to keep up to date with any announcements. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
War may be hell, but for fans of Hell Let Loose, that will sound like pure heaven.
God save Birmingham. No, let it burn.
Team shooter last flag.
Sorry, Birmingham. Well, at least you're not Slough.
Get in there! Get in there!
That's some UK humor for anyone who ever heard of Slough that isn't in the UK.
To Last Flag, the ultimate game of capture the flag. First, hide your team's flag anywhere on your side of the map. Battle it out to capture radar towers and clear sections of the map where the enemy flag is not hidden. Find the enemy flag, run it back to your team's base, and defend it for a minute to win it.
Run out of time. Let's go in here.
This is such streamer bait. Oh my God.
Right here, this is no. Oh no, up here. Oh,
There's something about trailers where it's just developers pretending to be streamers that's always kind of goofy to me. I can't explain why it feels so forced, I guess? There's just something about it that feels off.
I got you, buddy. Get in there. Yes. Do it.
And this trailer gives me that vibe 100%.
Let's flag and go.
Jack Burt. That's a hell of a name. Fucking Burt. Why the popping noise? That's a little...
I can survive this.
A little sus.
I absolutely love how Last Flag is looking, and if you want to take part in this fast-paced frenzy, then you can test out the demo, which drops tomorrow. Nathan, are you alright, mate?
I'm sorry to have to tell you, Jules, but it's time for another world premiere!
I told you not to do that, mate. I've got a nervous liver. That's very insensitive. Work on yourself.
What? Okay, you know what? We're just going to move past that rapidly. The moon does not forget... Oh, God. Is the moon haunted? I think the moon's haunted.
So there I was, low lunar orbit, navigating my descent to the regolith. Just log a report. A routine assignment. Easy.
Yeah, totally not moon demons or whatever the fuck is going on.
Scanning lunar artifacts was my mission, but I was told next to nothing about the lines I had to cross, the enemies I'd face, who I might lose, or how it would change me. My mission seemed hopeless. But I'm not dying here. Not me, and not the ones I love. This isn't...
There's something about this voiceover that feels off. Maybe it's the fact that we can't see what the gameplay is actually like, but the gameplay that we saw there and the voiceover doesn't match.
Very dark. No, I'm not just reminiscing about my time living in Gateshead, but I'm actually talking about the game you've just seen, Lunar Strike, which is a game that focuses on humanity being on the brink of survival, and it's your job to save them, no matter the costs. It's coming out in 2026, Q2.
Up next, we've got another game where humanity is on the brink of survival, but this time things are a bit more bitey and a bit more... medievally. This is God Save Birmingham, a crazy new physics-based zombie survival game set in ancient England, and we...
Okay, hold on. That's actually an interesting idea. Hold on. Zombie survival medieval. Wait a minute. You might have actually stumbled on a good idea here. Hey, that's a little goofy, but I'm all right with it. And he broke his ankles. Good job, idiot. I think the effectiveness of this will depend entirely on how much the crafting system sort of impacts the main gameplay loop. If there's too much of a crafting system and not enough focus on like the zombie defense part of it, I think it's gonna flounder. At least for me. Maybe I'm more interested in the zombie aspect, to put it bluntly. Okay, Shaun of the Dead, calm down. It's a Batman soundtrack. Throw it. God Save Birmingham. Yep, put that on the list. Why not?
That was God Save Birmingham, an upcoming medieval zombie survival title with
Birmingham. How the hell do you spell that?
If you've ever wanted to build a stronghold against the undead and then die to tripping over your own rusty bucket, then this is the game for you. Now,
He's so funny.
That you can sign up now for the alpha tests.
You know, Jules, after that, I think you need a break. So I tell you what, here's a hat trick of games, one after the other, that you need to know about. Come on, my man, I'll get you a soda pop.
Fair enough.
Dad,
Yes, sweetie.
it smells like old people in here.
That's because a lot of people have lived here before.
And what did they do here?
They fucking died, Susie.
Just like us, they kept themselves busy.
Holy Charlie from Sunny, Always Sunny.
Tidy. They collected all sorts of useless stuff.
Just like you do. And of course, they
She's
found
calling you a
these
hoarder,
monsters.
Dad.
And one of them was a pilot.
Of course.
No, wait, a space pilot.
With robots.
Flying robots.
Okay.
They celebrated
They created.
That's cute.
and threw them out the window.
Speaking of that, there is still a lot for us to do.
But first, ice cream?
Ice cream.
Berlin apartment. Yep, I'll give that a whirl. Why not? Interesting idea. Passage of time. And making that like a storytelling element. Yeah, I'm all about that.
Grow strong. Prove yourself.
Is this an auto battler?
Gunnar, have you come to start work on my smithy?
This place will soon start to feel like home.
We'll get a good price if there's any left alive. We are the storm.
We are the storm.
Fine choice, Gunnar. The first man I kill, I'm taking his shoes.
Not the shoe. Don't take the shoes. At least leave the corpse's shoes. If he gets cold toes. Oh, hold on.
We're good.
By the door! They're here! Your Agrippa! We could not hold them!
Cokehead. I read that as crackhead originally. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, that is not the gameplay I expected from that at all. Wait a minute. Hello. God, September is so stacked. That's like what? There's like 20 fucking games coming out in September alone.
You just saw the Berlin apartment, which tells different stories set within the same space. Norse Oath of Blood, which is a violent tale of vengeance, and the deep and darkly decadent Netherworld. You can wishlist these games and every other game you've seen so far, and in the rest of the showcase.
Bleeding
by going
Fellowship,
over
the
to
WoW clone.
page right now.
Jules,
I only know a couple of those offhand.
At the end of this showcase. Think of the wish lists. Anyway, speaking of Everest, we have our climbing-centric game Cairn coming up next.
What the fuck is that guy doing in the back?
To share a brand new mode with you.
And probably those guys too.
Yeah, why not?
Climbing Quap. This is one of those games where I'm like, You've seen this game. I think we've seen this game at every showcase in the last 2 years, and I'm still no closer to finding out anything compelling about like any sort of story or anything like that. Because I mean, sure, as a rage bait game where you get pissed off after 3 hours of falling down the same hill, yeah, sure. But I need a little something more to sink my teeth into.
Now, as a man who absolutely loves climbing and has calluses rough enough to cut beef with, that is exactly the type of game that I'm excited by. And if you too like the look of Ken...
What was that turn of freight? Calluses rough enough to cut beef with.
Next up, we've got a game that looks tastier than the...
Don't know who wrote that, but okay.
I just inhaled, and faster than... and the time it's going to take for them to come back up.
Well, while he digests that, why don't you digest this upcoming powerhouse that is known as Metal Eden?
Jules, phone an ambulance. Quick!
You could just shit your pants, my guy. It'd be easier.
Establishing connection. Core Ripper active.
I don't like when games are just difficult to be difficult. Agreed.
Give them hell, Hyper.
I think if you make it a compelling difficulty, it can be fine, but when games are designed to annoy the player, it can get really old really quickly.
Sorry about the neighbors. There's always trouble.
Oh, I've seen this before. I saw a few streamers play like a demo of this. It has a really interesting style. I have to wonder how smooth the movement is. Because it's clearly like going towards like there's a puzzle aspect to the movement of like the optimal path for each level is something you have to figure out. Could be fun. Sure, put it on the list. God, this list is going to be so long. I'm just going to have to go through my Steam wish list. September 2nd. Jesus, that's soon.
Metal Eden, the fast and frantic futuristic shooter, will be playable on the 2nd of September.
Man, I absolutely love Cologne. The people are amazing. The city is jaw-dropping and... oh, can you smell that?
Oh, yes, that is the scent of the 10 Kolsch that I will down as soon as we are done filming this segment.
Oh, it's the smell of our next game.
Hope in the City.
In the city. Come on, breathe it in.
It smells pretty good.
It does.
God, my wallet is crying already looking at the list of games I'm going to have to play.
And I've always felt safe here. But that's all about to change. I'm home. Mom?
Let me guess, dead parents?
Anyone here? What happened? I need to find my parents.
Puzzle solving, like exploration game? You know what? Sure. Could be interesting.
But at least some are willing to talk. I don't know where this is leading me, but every clue reveals more of the city's darkest secrets.
That was the wonderful and intriguing Hope in the City with its very first gameplay reveal.
Up next, we're going to be taking to the seas, the stars, and beyond, because this is The Last Caretaker.
Okay, I was expecting like a Stray vibe from this. What the hell is this flood shooter doing? There are so many mechanics we just saw. I am thoroughly confused. You had shooter, you had like exploration, and you had like base building. Jeez.
Space to continue the human race. But what happened, and why have you been reactivated? Find out when The Last Caretaker drops later this year.
Up next, we're taking a look at Fellowship, a Moda-branded title that has all the dungeon crawling that you could ask for, but also has a few unique twists that are sure to keep lovers of...
Yeah, unique if you've never played World of Warcraft.
We were looking at
Because they ripped off every aspect of World of Warcraft they could for this.
Fellowship secrets.
Ooh.
Adventures aren't for those who wait.
Ugh, giant spiders. Ugh, no thank you.
Warriors
Fellowship is a game that we've been wanting.
Like, look at that UI. Tell me that's not World of Warcraft with add-ons, and I'll call you a liar.
Dungeon adventure. It's an amalgamation of genres that we've loved for a very long time. So taking the best parts of MMOs, ARPGs, and MOBAs, and creating this thing that we just are really, really excited about. The thing that we've really wanted to do with Fellowship from the start, and we constantly have to remind ourselves that this is one of the key things that's going to drive this game, is that we want the barrier to entry to be super low, because we want people to get...
That's a good thing. You don't want it to be like this inaccessible sweat fest of a game like World of Warcraft is.
All kind of played games in the past where it felt like a bit of a second job, where you were either having to do a bunch of tasks to be able to do the thing you really wanted to do.
Yo, I appreciate that.
Amount of time
Never played Warcraft, but I played DCUO, and that be this. Yeah, they are very much borrowing heavily from every modern MMO here.
So we want to.
So I appreciate them like taking that into account and then like making the game as accessible as possible. So it'll be interesting to see how much longevity it has, because like the real
weeks and months,
like dedicated player base will be the player that wants that MMO experience. So it'll be interesting to see how much they can appeal to them while keeping it accessible to new players.
On Discord, we're having just some of the best conversations about what will be really important to Fellowship going forward. We're really interested in testing for the open beta our matchmaking systems, because that's going to be really important for...
Okay, having good SBMM is important.
...things that we're focusing on. So we're really excited that in mid-September, so from September 18th to the 23rd, we're going to be having an open beta for Fellowship. The first time that we get as many players into the game as we possibly can. It's going to be really, really cool.
Oh, looks like that's going on the schedule. Yeah, you know what?
No level,
fine.
No chores and no reputation farming. Fellowship is out.
Oh, thank
all the best
fuck.
Parts of the MMOs, ARPGs, and MOBAs that we love.
No grinding? Good.
This fall.
Work together or die alone. I'll tell you what, Fellowship is looking both super promising and super interesting as well.
Got a challenge for you though, Joe.
Got to go, but it was good hanging. All right, Bucks, see you later. Have a good night.
The guard watching over you was like 100 feet tall.
100 foot tall? I guess the same way that I always would, which is I wouldn't, because what? And also I'd likely wet myself out of fear.
Oh, same. Great minds think alike. So prep your pants, because we're about to take a look at a game that looks right back at you. This is the strange world of Melee Songye.
Someone must have been telling me.
Oh, wait, is this that stealth game that we've seen before?
This morning.
Or is this something different? Yeah, this is... okay, this is that stealth game we've seen before. I don't know why there's a giant commissar in the sky, but yeah, whatever.
He's watching.
Do svidanya, comrade.
Watching. Don't act suspicious. Still watching. Then the sky breaks.
What?
It's time.
Run for your lives!
He's here.
Such an interesting idea. Like, it's a really interesting way to do like a stealth mechanic, and I'm really intrigued by
You
it.
can experience what it's like to be gripped by policemen roughly 20 times the size of Clifford.
Clifford?
The big red dog.
Oh, of course. Now, why am I here is a question I ask myself almost hourly, but it's also a question you'll be asking yourself in the Signal, stranded on Sirenis, as you craft and scavenge your way to survival while trying to figure
Boy, more survival crafting.
this strange planet.
So why don't you take a look at this trailer while I show Nathan pictures of my cat. Look at that, he's wearing little booties.
Why am I here?
Please don't be another just straight survival crafting. Please do something interesting.
Do you remember when we
Never mind.
You were weak.
Oh my god. You couldn't be less underwhelming if you tried by just showing me a hot bar and a crafting system.
I gave you everything.
Especially when something like Satisfactory exists.
You discovered something about me. You unlocked something within me. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I thought you were lonely. I invited your friends. You never needed them.
Well, you kind of murdered them, lady, so I don't know about how I'm feeling too welcome right now.
We have each other. I'll keep
Yeah, totally not a malevolent AI or anything.
You won't ever leave me. I'll make sure of that.
Purely because I'm interested in Satisfactory, I might give that demo a try, but
Head over there and sign up now.
Now, we've all had technical issues with a piece of
like, right, I can't be the only one that's completely played out with survival crafting games, right?
USB port.
Okay. But in our next game, you'll be doing that and more because you'll be building weapons to take down giant robotic bosses that are made by other players.
And you'll also potentially be taking down some egg-headed presenters of the future game show.
That's right, I'm in this game. I cannot thank the developers enough for that. So yes, take a look at this next trailer and keep your eyes peeled for this eggy lad.
Collaborative design like that's really a cool idea. If you give the players enough like customization options to make some really wacky shit, yeah, they can come up with some really interesting ideas. There's a reason Little Big Planet was a fucking amazing game that got ruined by developers fucking around. Or I should say publishers in their case, because yeah, it was a whole thing. But yeah, letting the players be creative and like competitive, like collaborative competition, that's a really good idea. It really helps that the art style is really interesting too. Like that's a somewhat unique art style for this kind of game.
Robo Friends, they are coming soon to Steam, so get it on your wish list or we'll throw a toaster at you.
Now, we'd just like to take a moment to commemorate the Roman Empire.
God rest its soul.
Now, you know who could have made a better empire than that? You.
In Anno 117 Pax Romana, the genre-defining builder franchise returns with its most ambitious installment yet, letting you build the perfect city at the height of the Roman Empire.
And we were lucky enough to sit down with one of the developers behind this new installment and ask them what makes this game so special.
Did you ask if you get a free toga with the game?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, Jules!
Sorry.
Oh, Jules, you fucking loser.
Hello, I'm Manuel Reinherr, Creative Director at Ubisoft Mainz, the home of the beautiful Anno franchise. And I'm working on Anno 117 Pax Romana, the premier builder game of 2025. Anno 117 Pax Romana is delivering on the Roman fantasy in unseen scale and detail. And we are a benchmark when it comes to the visuals, so you can really test your rig with the game.
In other words, it's gonna run like shit on anything but bleeding edge hardware. Oh boy.
We have in the game, talking about ray traced reflections, ambient occlusion, and much more. So check it out.
I really hope that's not true, because Anno's a really interesting game that I haven't touched partly because of the performance requirements. Because it's always been like a benchmark title of if your PC can run this, you're doing good.
You play as a freshly appointed Roman governor, sent by the emperor to the provinces. And here, you get in contact with the locals, and it's up to you to decide if you follow local traditions or Roman ambitions. I love the moment when people at some point just zoom out a bit and admire their creation. The game is beautiful, and it's even better if you activate the day and night cycle with all its incredible light effects. Seeing how proud people
they cranked it on this one.
Is a real
Jesus,
for me.
it looks really good. It'll probably run like shit on my machine though, but hey, you know, whatever.
To check out our downloadable demo, which we will drop on September 2nd. Anno 117 Pax Romana launches on November 13th on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series S and X. And you can wishlist and pre-order the game right now on Steam, Ubisoft Connect, and the Epic Game Store. Thanks for watching.
Boo, Ubisoft, boo.
And you can get your hands on Anno 117 Pax Romana.
Does anyone even use the Ubisoft Plus thing? I haven't heard a single person ever talk about that.
Now I ask you, what do you get if you combine an addictive card battler Add in some of the Fort Frolic level design from original BioShock, and then sprinkle on top some cast members from Baldur's Gate 3 and Critical Role.
I don't know, but I want
Holy crap, they just stacked in every reference. Like, yeah, it would be good to mention this to help our game that no one actually wants to play. That's the vibe when they name drop a bunch of stuff like that I get. Probably a little harsh, but you know.
Played by mine ancient countrymen, there was a game. Two wrestlers squared off over a stone of a special name, Fangella.
What the?
Aims to throw his opponent over the stone and split his spine.
The Killing Stone. I'll look into that. We'll put that on the maybe
Until
pile.
I can get my hands on the Killing Stone. That looks great.
It looks absolutely amazing. Ranged co-host, you take an extended look at Will Follow the Light. Your son doesn't exist.
The use of light is really interesting. Like, the use of light as a navigational aid. Interesting idea. Hopefully they don't overuse it, because there's been a lot of these walking simulator style horror games that really overuse navigational aids. Like, the Quiet Place game was a big example of that. Curious how linear this will be. Like, if it's too linear, it won't have... Also, I saw that pop in. Jesus. Not gonna lie, that little beep, 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 beep sound is a little annoying. I hope that isn't through the whole game. I hope that's just an effect for the trailer. Will
Releasing
follow
in
the
2025,
light.
you'll be able to play Will Follow the Light on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
And we hope that you will go and wishlist it right now. Up next, let's take a look at a video game that lets you play as a real-life king.
What, like King Charles? Using his big sausage fingers as weapons?
No, of course not. No, this is about South India's Emperor, King Rajendra Chola.
Ooh. You got a trailer?
As you wish, my lord.
That is a highly specific and cultural pull.
Until 1993.
Interesting. Appreciate when games actually explore something that most people know fuck all about. Okay, Bollywood, calm down. Or, you know what? Amp it up. Keep going. I can just picture Markiplier playing this and just screaming as he burns alive.
Ignite. United against fire. Pre-order now on PC and consoles. Launches.
Bro, it's not a Hollywood movie trailer. Calm down.
Welcome to the town of Zaz, a cozy village tucked away in the dense jungle. Known for its delicious food, Zaz is a must-visit during any vacation. And here's Ito, a fierce warrior from Zaz, who's just returned home. But our fighter's work is never done. Good work, Ito. Zaz is full of life. Explore the local shops, join vibrant festivals, and indulge in the finest home-cooked meals around. Let's take a look at some of the town's signature dishes. Iguano sandwich? Delicious.
Now I'm hungry, damn it. Every time I see food in games, it's like, yep, I'm hungry now.
And there's Ito.
Okay, so we've got farming and cooking plus action RPG combat?
Night markets are teeming with special
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of on board. I kind of like the little fusion of different mechanics they got going here.
Food brings
little fusion cuisine. Get it? Because food, cooking, ha funny. I swear I'm funny.
Hope you brought your appetite. Town of Zaz.
Yep, that one's going on the list purely for the combination of mechanics. Thief. I was trying to. Thief Fortress 2. That's what we're looking at here. This wants to be Team Fortress 2 so bad. Whoa.
That was Firefighting Simulator Ignite, Town of Zaz, and Dark Hours. All of these video games and more you can wishlist by going
doing back there? Never mind.
for the Future Game Show right now.
It looks like he was doing something other than posing. You know what I mean? Little action.
GT came into our lives, igniting the psychological first-person horror genre.
Well, luckily for you, there is a new horror champ on the block that is looking to take center stage, and that is Unmourned, which only those with the strongest souls and the strongest bowels need only apply for.
Here's a taste.
Okay, got it. No one who shits themselves. Sorry, chat, you're out. Okay, spooky. Spooky walking sim. I'm not good with jump scares, and even that got me just a little bit. Damn it.
Coming to PCs later this year, and if you think you're hard enough, you can check out the demo that is available right now. Go and do it a day, a double dog day.
Now,
sure, we'll put that in the list of infinite amounts of horror games that I'm going to play.
The most unique game you will ever play.
Yeah, it really is, because you're playing through the final hours of a game that doesn't exist. So you've got to use a digital manual, some archival footage, and even the director's non-existent commentary in order to solve a dark mystery.
I would love to know when I can get my hands on the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
You, Nathan Byrne, would like to know when you could get your hands on the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Jules Gill, I'm telling you that I would like to know the release date of the video game whose title is the remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
Well, you should watch this next
I'm already tired of this bit. Please move on.
Remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever.
What the hell? That was not what I was expecting. I can't recall a game that does something like this where it's like puzzle solving plus JRPG plus perspective manipulation. That's a really interesting set of mechanics.
RPG of all time. Right there. Stop. We saw there were no Circle Soft lawyers around, and we thought, what if we just did it? There's a reason we called it the greatest RPG of all time.
Oh, that's literally the title. Oh, I thought they were joking.
The remake of the end of the greatest RPG ever is coming to PC and Mac on November 12th. November 12th of this very current year that we're living in, 2025.
Oh, thank you very much for that.
You're
now,
welcome.
do you know that there are two animals that I would love to see go off on a whimsical adventure together? Can you guess what they are?
A hyena and a tarantula.
No.
A crocodile and a moose.
Fox.
No.
A lemur and a llama.
No, but that would be pretty cool, actually.
How about a capybara and a crow?
Yes, that is exactly it. And we sat down with the devs behind this whimsical new adventure game to talk to them more about their upcoming title. How did you guess that?
Just read it in the script.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote that.
Oh, he's so funny. He's such a card, making references and breaking the fourth wall. Kill me.
I'm Saffron Aurora. I'm the creative director at Kid Cup Studio. We're currently working on our new cozy adventure game, Cappy Castaway. So after a devastating flood, you play as an adorable capybara and a chatty crow who form an unlikely friendship in hopes of finding their way home. So they both have their own unique abilities and personalities, and it's a story-driven adventure.
I just noticed there's a mouse cursor in the bottom of the screen. You guys see that, right? Right here.
Based off of an amalgam.
They recorded the trailer with the mouse cursor on the screen. Oh, no. I thought that was my mouse cursor.
And I think it's just neat to showcase, where we're from. Everything about Cappy is informed by play, sort of how we're developing it. And we also encourage players to be curious to see how the game reacts, because your actions can also sometimes have meaningful consequences. I love that you can put on hats.
That's not great.
You can also stack your hats.
The fact that no one noticed that. Ooh.
It's such a simple mechanic. It was one of the earliest things when we were playtesting that we were like, oh man, I wish I could put this thing on my head. And it was immediately like, yep, that's fun. I think if you love a short hike and Untitled Goose Game, you'll really love Cappy Castaway. Because we're working with Mark Sperling, who's a good friend of mine, and he did the soundtrack for A Short Hike. Then yeah, if you liked Untitled Goose Game, you'll enjoy the playfulness of being a capybara. We also have a dedicated caw and squeak button. Cappies have a interesting sound. I am excited to share that we are currently working on it so that you can play Cappy Castaway with a friend. With the way that, you can currently play Cappy, you control both.
Co-op Goose Games, that's a pretty good idea.
To make it so that maybe someone else can fly Corby while you play as Cappy, or vice versa. Cappy Castaway is set to release on PC
So
in
cute, though.
2026. You can play the demo now and wishlist us on Steam.
Okay.
That was Cappy Castaway, and I'm sorry, how could you not want to wishlist this game? It is so damn cute.
Now, when I first saw our next game,
Although, to be fair, I can understand how plenty of people would be annoyed by hearing the words cute and cozy over and fucking over.
One question.
Was that question, when could you get your grubby little fingers on it?
Oh, you bet it was.
Well, you better watch this trailer, my friend, because it will answer that question and maybe raise a few more.
Okay. Cthulhu Samurai pixel game. That's a interesting choice, but you know what? I don't hate it. Certainly looks fun. Like that really fast-paced Metroidvania type shit. I can't believe I just said type shit. Oh god, I feel so old. Wow. Oh, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
That's right, you can play Catanot when it launches on the 10th of September on Steam.
Now, 2020 was a bit of a rubbish year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But one of
Yeah, a little bit. Just a touch.
the amazing video game Call of the Sea.
And 5 years on, Out of the Blue Studios have decided that they're making a sequel, Call
What?
of the Elder Gods.
Now, if a Lovecraftian, narrative-driven puzzle game sounds right up your street, then you're going to get a kick out of this next trailer.
You know what it kind of does? You might have me on a hook there, bud. What the fuck is that?
Of a young woman
haunted by impossible dreams. And a man riddled with guilt and grief, unable to atone for his past. The story of their courage and cunning, and how, in the face of a terrible threat, they found the strength to work together. The story of a civilization long lost to time.
Reminds me a bit of... That art style reminds me of a game, I can't place it. It was a game about manipulating perspectives and using photos to solve puzzles. I can't remember what it was called.
Call of the Elder Gods there going straight onto my wish list, because there's nothing I love more than a good puzzle and some Lovecraftian horrors that send me to the other side of sanity.
Now, unfortunately, we're coming to a close at our time here at Live from Gamescom, but do not worry, my
Oh
friends.
no! No more puzzle, no more trailers to puzzle over. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. I'm losing it.
Viral sensation space.
Why does that remind me so much of Elite Dangerous's Planet sections, which were unmitigated dog shit, at least on launch. This looks like it might actually have some gumption. Oh, never mind. Early access. Boo. Jump Space. We'll put it on the wish list it for when it finally comes out, 2 years from now.
That was Jump Space, come to PC and Xbox in early access on September 19th.
Now, unfortunately, as I said before, this is technically the end of our FGS Live from Gamescom show.
Oh, we probably got one. They're probably going to sting us with one or two more trailers.
Sunday, because we're back.
So
for
give them a minute.
FGS Best of Gamescom, where we're going to make you feel like you've been to Gamescom.
We're going to show you some hands-on time that we've had with some highly anticipated AAA titles. We're going to be speaking to developers and industry legends, and of course there's a few secrets and surprises in there as well, so make sure you tune in on Sunday at these times here.
Oh, what lovely times.
Look at that text font. Bellissimo.
I've been Nathan.
And I've been Jules.
And I'm off to have the first shot of Silk Song.
Bye.
I've already played it. Enjoy.
Oh, well. Okay, let's just go a quick little double check here. Make sure there's not a stinger trailer hiding in the background. Nope. Okay, that's just the end stinger. Well, that's going to be it for today, chat. Did not expect to do all 4 hours of Gamescom trailers, but it is what it is. Tomorrow, when we stream, I'm going to jump into the next Wolfenstein game. That's going to be Wolfenstein The Old Blood. If you want to see that, you can go ahead and drop a follow on the channel below. Or if you want to know when I go live for anything else, you can follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky. You can jump on my YouTube channel, links there in chat. And you can also go to my VODs channel if you want to see any of my other streams. Why is the VODs command not working? Why is the VODs command not working? What the fuck happened? Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Okay, the VODs command seems to have fucking disappeared into the ether. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah, fuck it. Well, I'll fix that later. Oh, I love when shit breaks. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for Wolfenstein The Old Blood, and then the rest of this weekend, depends on how long it'll take me to beat Wolfenstein. I might throw some other stuff in there, maybe some Fantasy Life, maybe some horror games. I got a few different ideas bouncing around the old noggin. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for shooting some Nazis in the face. Bye, chat. Bye, YouTube. See you tomorrow.